Hello anyone and welcome back to 999, where I did not like where the last episode took us. We got some more good facts, but in a very stressful way, so let's see where the ending we got yeeted onto will take us.
Right, let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C-Deck.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door. Let's go!
Yeah.
What? Why?
Oh my gosh, what? No. Wait, who went with them? June, what did you do? June?
What the hell?
June, what did you do?
What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Oh, this is worse than the last episode. Oh no! We're literally under 2 minutes in and I'm horrified.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key. Get me the sun key.
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back.
The murderer? Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was... Huh. No. No, it can't be true.
Give it to me! Let's go! Open! Why?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe. It's open.
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
Then how would I know that?
Evil June's in there, isn't she? Oh no, I'm actually legitimately scared.
Whatever, let's just go.
Oh, this is uncomfy.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
Don't like this.
No way.
Also, this really looks like a room where a mummy would be kept, just putting it out there.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this.
Yeah, me too.
The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse. Shit!
Hey, Junpei!
I can't take this anymore. No one can.
Can we even get out now? 'Cause our numbers don't equal 9.
No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up. Ah! Ah! Connie!
Oh no. Snake is the murderer? Either that or Zero's come down to haunt us all. 'Cause I don't think we figured out Snake was not dead on this run, did we? 'Cause I don't think anyone went through door 3.
Connie, Connie, hang on! Connie!
Jumpy?
Oh, man. Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am going to save you. I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on, all right, Connie? You... Ow, what can I do? Damn it! What's that?
A bad time for a Beatles reference?
A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, all right? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No, don't go. Please, don't go. Please, just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy. When I...
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time. Jumpy, do you remember how we hung out a lot when we were kids? We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy.
As nice as this is, I would like to know who killed you before you die.
Jumpy, I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Kane's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Kane down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. Uh-oh. This is a problem. His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Oh, so we do know about this. I guess that must have been during one of the bits I skipped that they went through there, and I just wasn't paying attention. My bad. But we don't know that that was a fake Snake body, to be fair. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. At the central staircase were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses. Those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Kane. Also not how I would spell Kane. That's canny, but not the time. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. Oh, the vibes are awful! Oh, we don't even get it to be continued. Huh. Gosh, that's awful! This has been the worst 15 minutes of gameplay I've ever recorded! What the heck? Great! She says? I mean, there's gotta be a good ending somewhere, right? There's gotta be one where we get out somewhere. Please. I'm begging. Well done to everyone on this team. You have horrified me, so thank you for that. But who is the killer? I mean, we know it's entirely possible that it was Snake. It's also possible, I guess, that when we were at the staircase, they only said they checked Clover's pulse. So I guess it's not impossible that Santa or Ace was still alive and just faking being dead. I would have said it was possible that June had taken them out first, but then she couldn't have got Lotus and Seven. So, if Zero is one of us, my current best theories are for Snake, Santa, or Ace. I'm noting those down. They're my best guesses, but hate this outcome. The end, or is it? Do we get another weird cutscene? Gosh, this is terrible. I hate it. We'll die by a yellow submarine! Yeah, it is a reference! We're all dying by a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. I am uncomfortable by the yellow submarine. I don't like that at all. Okay, so we've still got to do this, whatever this is, but that brings us straight to this ending, which is kind of fascinating. I don't remember what that divide is, honestly. What are you? The 3, 7, and 8 doors. So I guess if you force your way through door 3, that's how you end up there. And so that one, 1, 6, and 2, yeah. The one I chose was a mistake. Hate that. I guess we've still got plenty of time this episode, so since this just leads to the same dead end, maybe I should go back and do that? Just gotta get back into the start of the puzzle, I guess. Okay, well, I'm back from a brief break that I felt I had to take. I went through the dialogue to get us back to the choice, because we've seen it a couple of times, and we're going to try and go through door 3, because what else can get worse this episode?
Sorry, Santa, but I still want to go through door 3.
What? That's nuts! You've got to be crazy! Why the hell are you so obsessed with that door?
I'm just curious about door 3, that's all.
That doesn't explain shit!
I've got a reason. I'd be happy to explain it to you if you'll just come with me. I'm curious about the red. 7, would you mind authenticating for me?
What? Why?
Please, just do it.
Happy?
Yeah, thanks. The number 7 has been entered into the red. Next is June. Please touch the red just like 7 did.
Jumpy, what are you trying to figure out?
Ah, yep. I think I might have found another way out.
What?
What?
Really?
Now please, June.
Oh, okay.
Alright, the only people who haven't authenticated now are Santa, Clover, and Lotus.
And we did 7, 5, and 6, so that's like 8.
So, what's your point?
You don't get it. Think about it.
Huh?
What's the sum of your number and Clover's?
12.
And what's the digital root of that?
3.
Which is Santa's number. By the way, Lotus, what's the number that's currently in the red?
7 plus 6 plus 5 equals 18. It would be 9, right?
Yes, and what will the digital root be if you add 3 to that?
3. The door's number.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. What the hell are you up to?
I'm not up to anything. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
I'm waiting for the balance to shift. Santa, or Lotus and Clover. Once one of you moves, the others won't have a choice.
Oh, this is harsh, Junpei.
So I'm waiting.
You son of a bitch! You tricked us! Then all that stuff you were going on about is all bullshit!
Bullshit, huh? I don't think so. Didn't I tell you I'd figured out another way to get out of here? This is it.
Why the hell would you do something like this?
Jumpy.
You did this just so you could go through the same door as June. That's it?
So, who's it going to be? Santa or Lotus and Clover?
Shit!
Let's go, Clover.
Huh?
Fuck!
No, wait!
This is insane! This isn't right!
Yeah, well, you may be right, but...
This was an awful choice. I hate this.
No.
You son of a bitch, Junpei! This isn't fair! Do you realize what you just did? You leave them out there, and they can't...
Shut it! That's enough! We gotta find the dead or none of this is gonna matter! We got less than a minute left. No time for screwing around. Get moving!
Damn it. You and I are not done yet, bastard!
Fair.
Where the hell is it?
Over there! It's gotta be behind the door!
Damn, it's pitch dark inside.
Oh, yeah, isn't it,
Can't see a thing!
this is gonna be bad.
No, wait.
I found it! The dead's right over here! Ugh! What? The floor's slippery!
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
There's something...
Get over there! Quick! Get to the dead!
There it is!
This is gonna be messy.
It stopped. It stopped.
I don't think I'll ever get used to doing this.
What the... What the hell is this smell? This is vile. I'm gonna puke.
Oh, you're right. This is...
Let's get the lights on first. There's a switch over here. Okay, guys, I'm flipping it on.
What?
Hey,
Oh, this is... Looks like an explosion. Just like the Ninth Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh, the sound design is awful. Oh, I hate this episode. I hate it. But also, while I'm thinking about things, first off, why is... I mean, Santa's really mad, so does that make him maybe less suspicious as Zero? I don't know, because I know what he's capable of now, thanks to the first ending we got. But also, whose body is this? Because we know it's not Snake's because of his arm. So, is this like the captain, where we just had a random other person on the ship? What is happening? Where have they been hiding?
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
it's definitely an open fracture.
But we don't know on this route that that's a problem.
The face is the worst.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
Is that... Snake?
Oh my god. Why did this happen?
No! 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 No!
Stop! Calm down. Hey!
Please! Get me out of here! You have to let me out of here! Why are you doing these horrible things to us? What did we do to deserve this?
June.
Get me out of here! Please! Please! Just let me out!
June. Calm down.
No! Get off of me! Let me go! Let me go!
Please, calm down. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright, June. It's going to be okay, Connie.
Also, if this leads back to the other room, then it's going to be really awkward when we get back there. Because not only are we going to have to tell Clover about this, but we kind of really screwed them over.
I'll be here with you, okay?
This is Junpei's psychopath arc.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Do you feel better?
Yes, but I'd like to stay here. For a little while, at least. Jumpy's body is so warm.
Oh, this is very uncomfortable.
We better get to it.
Oh boy. Yeah, we never figured out what this was. There's letters written in blood. LLR. Do you think that might be some sort of dying message from Snake? I mean, if he died that way, there's no way he had time to write a message in blood. No, that's impossible. You saw the body. You aren't doing anything after something like that happens to you. Then this. The way the blood story tells you it's real old. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's. Oh, that's somehow worse. Then you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago. Yeah. LLR. Well, it's going on the nightmare notes. I'll post a picture of these somewhere when I'm done, because, they're a time. There's just one piece of paper with awful scribbles everywhere. There's nothing else to look at there. Let's see if anything happens when I turn you. Nothing. Not even a drop. Is the pipe clogged? A piece of paper tied to this pipe with a wire. Drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. So I assume we're gonna do that, because we're idiots. It looks like a card. Like a key card. I wonder if we can get to it somehow. Don't think so. It's too deep, I can't reach it. Well, we're gonna have to overflow the drains for that. It's a thermometer. Can you get it off? No. It's screwed onto the wall. Our old game of, can we find a screwdriver? Good grief, my brain took a while to function. It is 1 AM in my defense, but I feel like I can't... I want to finish this disaster episode, so I don't have to think about it again. I mean, I'm gonna have to edit it, but that's Futuraura's problem. I just want to go to bed not having to think about this. I already checked all 3 toilets, you know. Nothing unusual there. The light bulb provides light for this room. Nothing in the toilet. If there was, that would be gross. I think we've got bigger problems in this room on the gross scale. There might be something in the tank, you know. Let's open that. Okie doke. Keycard. Nothing else. We have toilet roll. Can I not look at it? Guess not. Ooh. What do you think this is? It looks like tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. And not just pouring some water on it's gonna help much either. What about hot water? Hot water? If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe that would wash it off. I'm sorry about Santa's voice, I don't know what I'm doing here. It's a water tank for a toilet. I've seen a lot of OC guys try and hide a piece in something like this, usually for a 187 or something. Because they think it's clever. Don't know when they'll figure out everyone else thinks it's clever too. Huh? I mean, I know peace, but what's OC? Organised crime. It's... Does no one watch crime procedurals? I know I've said that in the previous episode. What is that, some kind of police slang? Huh? Probably. Huh? What'd I say? Why does he look all sad now? That's not really important right now, guys. Let's just check it out, alright? Well, he's not wasting any time. There it is. Doesn't look like the pipes they're supposed to take water to it are working. Hey, there's something in there. You see it? Wonderful.
The rabbit hutch.
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it.
We opened a very suspicious toilet cleaning stall. I don't want to know what you're reminded of.
The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom. You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean, you don't remember that summer either?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that?
Was this summer 9 years ago by any faint chance?
It was terrible.
They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. I don't like it when it forces me into the novel screen. It makes me uncomfortable. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her, into the rabbit hutch. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm going to catch the person who did this."
Was it June?
After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were going to catch the killer together.
June smiled, and a little of the flush of life returned to her cheeks.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's, Akane Kuroshiki's face. That night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
He'd felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say it.
Although, you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
She looked up at him, confused. About the fact that ambushing a killer was a bad idea?
Oh, come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried.
No, because you were there. Oh, I hate them sometimes.
Because you were...
Ugh!
Because you were there with me.
She blushed furiously. Yeah, I'm furious too.
Well, you know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject.
I was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know.
What?
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were going to make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't going to tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is.
He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very important. I like to think that Seven and Santa are just watching this like, really? Really, guys? This is when you choose to have your heartfelt moment in the room with the body of our murdered friend. Ah!
Really?
Of course.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbits so he could be near June. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be embarrassing. He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know?
And yet here we are.
We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
June nodded curtly, then turned and walked away.
I should get back to it myself. Ah! That's right. The pool of blood.
Yeah, this is the point! Junpei turned around and looked at the room. At Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing?
Well, at least they're self-aware.
Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turns to the furthest thing from death that it could find. I mean, that story did still involve several murdered rabbits, so... Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before him. I mean, someone sure does. Not Snake, but someone.
I have to survive, no matter the cost.
Yeah, and if Snake is the killer in the last one, would he really have killed Clover?
I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. Sucks that this is the ending where everyone dies, then. Big yikes. Especially considering that this seems to be their main romance route, which is a heck of a choice. What are you doing with the broom? Good question. I will take that bucket, thank you. I'm assuming we're going to need it for hot water. A thick pipe that stretches across the floor. Toilet paper with some kind of red symbols on it. You think maybe that's a Cytale cipher? Cytale cipher? What the heck is that? You wrap a piece of paper around a stick and then write several sentences on it, so the whole paper is filled up. Then you unwrap the paper and you can't tell what the original message was, right? That's how it works, more or less. Time to decipher it, you gotta have a stick that's the same diameter as the original one. Same diameter as the original one, huh? Yeah. Now you just wrap the paper around that stick and you can read the code. What if I wrap the toilet around the broom? Oh, you wrap the toilet paper around the broom, huh? Looks like the symbols line up perfectly. It says 634 plus. Okay, another note. Why is this my Santa voice? I hate it and I hate myself. Okay, well we know that now. A wooden box. There's something in here. Oh! Great! Great! Love it when Luminol turns up. Wait. You don't really think we're supposed to use the Luminol here, do you? Yeah, it does seem kind of weird to use it here. But maybe I should try it just in case. Nothing new. Okay, I've sprayed the luminol on the wall. What's next? Black light, right? Do we know where the light switch is? The password is 4 digits. Presumably 634 something. Nothing happens when I press these buttons. Well, it looks like the power's on. I wonder what the deal is with those things that say lock up there, though. Oh, the red keycard will be one of the things for it. A little slot here for swiping a card. I assume we need a blue keycard from oh yeah, it's in the drain. So I guess we have to solve that puzzle now? There's water coming out the shower head. Let's see if... Oh, that's hot. Really hot. Man, that water must be just about boiling. Okay. Maybe I can use the shower head to fill the bucket with hot water. Hey, Seven, could you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head. Ah, okay, sure thing. Bucket so hot. Hot, hot bucket. Bucket so hot you wash away the toilet gunk. That is not how that meme is meant to go. If I flush the hot water from the bucket, that should clean it up. Yeah, then do it. Are you really gonna make me put it in the tank? Just tip it down the bowl. Have you never flushed a non-working toilet? Looks like you filled it. Now you should be able to flush it, right? There's probably a handle somewhere on the tank that you can pull. Think so? Serious? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so... Ah! 185 equals. So 638 plus 185 equals, I'm assuming, is the full thing. That stuff's washed off. Looks like that writing was numbers, see it? 185 equals. What is this? You got me. Just looks like numbers. Well, we'll find out what that does equal in a minute. Oh, the light switch here. Great. LRL. I tried LLR twice, but that did not work. Yeah, I didn't mean to click that. I also don't want to think about... so left, left, right, left, right, left. Well, I did what it said on the wall. I wonder if it actually did anything. Hey, this drain's acting up. What the heck did you do? I just messed with the valves a little. Nothing big. Hopefully it's now flooded. Keycard, please. Jumpy, the card is floating. Looks like the water floated the card up out of the drain. Can I take it, please? Okay. Great. And this is where we get that keycard. I keep wondering where they got it from. I don't know why we need this, but apparently we do.
Hey, Junpei, you know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, and frankly I don't care. What happened to you not being done with us about leaving the others behind and generally stinky bastard man behaviour?
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
I mean... Oh, it says centigrade. Great, they're using the correct things.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna.
Yeah, boiled alive. Put in that one oven at uni that we were told on our tour that we would be expelled if we locked someone in there, because... And you could have got out, but the handle on the interior was metal, which was really an awful design thing. Rack ovens!
Or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Santa's in a cheerful mood.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit.
That says centigrade. No, it doesn't. Or Celsius? Are they the same thing, or am I just an idiot? I might just be an idiot, but it is 1:15 in the morning, so... Don't expect anything from me this episode. It's horrifying and I'm tired.
All right, I got it!
Huh? What's up?
Is it intervention time?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
Being boiled alive, I think. I don't really know why we need this. Oh, you took the thermometer off. It says open at the bottom of the gauge. I wonder what it means. Maybe when it gets that hot, something will open? Oh. Well, hey, the blue light just came on. Huh? The blue light was just on, but it's off now. And the red light's on instead. I guess we have to swipe the red card first and then the blue card. Great job, Jumpy. Both the lights are on now. Now you just need to put in the password. Which could well be whatever that adds up to, but... Can I use the thermometer on the hot shower? Yeah, if I can get this hot water on the thermometer, then maybe... Alright, let's get this party started. Yep, looks like that's doing the trick. There goes the gauge. Now it's at the open mark. Oh, it opened. What's this? Looks like there's a piece of paper in here. Oh, okay. We have another bit. I was going to say, was that necessary? 957 plus... Okie doke. So... Yes, I can use the on-screen calculator for this. So 957 plus 634 plus 185. 1776. Both lights are on. We should be able to enter the password now. What's with these E&C keys? Yeah, we know. And that conversation made me forget. I should have written it down. Good lord. Okay. Don't mind me. $1776. I'm amazed no one's been like, oh yes, that was the year that someone bought the plans for the Titanic or something insane, because what else has this game done? Neat. You found it.
There's a large iron door at the end.
Let's take a look.
Hello, people who hate us.
What are you doing, Seven?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. Alright, let's go.
Don't know why we'd want to, but...
Jumpy, look!
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's... a map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor, then. We'll have time to study it later. Let's keep going for now.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
What the...
You're shitting me. We're back.
Hey, guys.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay.
You're not going to be happy to see me.
Lotus? What are you...
Yeah.
How could you do this to us?
You know, that's fair.
Knock it off! We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
What?
Go have a look. I stuck the screwdriver in the door.
Oh, this is really how you're announcing this? That's awful.
That door over there, the one without a number. So long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at the door there, too. Anyway, go take a look.
Don't announce it like this.
Wait, then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, it's about the size of it.
Wait, what the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
Don't send Clover in there like that, you horrible... This is just the route where everyone's awful.
Fine, let's go.
My goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. Should I go as well?
Yeah.
Very well.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it.
Where have we got yeeted to now? Yeah, so we haven't technically got down there, but it's where we're headed. I guess we'll find out how we get there, though.
First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it. Alone. And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
Yeah, I don't see what the purpose would be of murdering Snake, because with him, we can make 2 groups of 9, and therefore the 2 doors at the end would work. And I still don't know whose body that is. That's really annoying me.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including... It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah, that means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah, that means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Ace, you're still on my suspicious list, so I'm watching you.
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
I think Ace is still the one we have least information about as well, so I'll be interested to see what comes up about him and other routes.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes, that is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship.
He's also the most, oh yeah, don't worry about the murders, we gotta be chill. I'm putting Ace higher on my shit list. Yes, I'm swearing, I don't care, this episode is extremely out of hand already. You get a big dash next to you on the possible 0 list. Oh boy.
Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, he masterminded this, doesn't it
Yeah,
seem?
we've had this conversation in the other routes.
Zero?
I don't know if it's the same. I'll say I'm not sure because we haven't done that yet, but this implies it is the same.
Something's still strange.
What was that?
Well, I'm just wondering about one thing.
And what's that?
How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship?
Because it's him.
Really, Junpei? I confess I'm a little disappointed. Usually you're rather sharp. Isn't it obvious?
Wait, it is?
This ship.
Huh?
Zero said, "this ship," several times when he addressed us.
I mean, yeah, but saying the captain of that ship is just less fancy. I don't think that means as much as you're putting into it. I mean, Zero's talking to the people on the ship, so...
If he weren't here, he wouldn't say this ship, would he?
I mean, it works for addressing the people on it, in my opinion.
He'd be saying something like, that ship.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Weak logic.
If Zero's on the ship, where is he?
In the mummy room.
I think Zero is one of us.
I'm just gonna take the other this has already gone way off the rails for me. Let's...
That's crazy. Isn't the ship going to sink in a few hours? If Zero was here with us, he'd be putting himself in danger. Why the hell would he do something like that? There's no motive.
You don't believe me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Clover.
Clover,
Clover, I understand what you're feeling. You don't feel that you can trust any of us.
I wonder if you make this choice, whether later on she won't talk to you about the experiment, because she was like, I can trust you, right? So...
But you have to understand.
Not that we're in a path where that matters.
The more we distrust one another, the further we fall into our true foe's trap. Zero was the one who did those horrible things to your brother. Do you want to let yourself be manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible thing?
Still not convinced you're not manipulating us right now.
3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7. Clover, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you? We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is Mercury. Here we go.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
Oh, I see. It's got the Mercury symbol.
Now we can go.
Looks like there's only 2 floor buttons working.
C and bottom.
Time to head down then.
This is a numbered door.
Yeah, it's door 2.
So who should go through the door this time?
We don't need to be discussing who we're leaving behind this time, right?
Right. It's set up so we'll be able to meet up again once we get through the numbered doors.
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
We should figure out who's going in first.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
I'll do it.
I'll go too.
Then I suppose I need to go too, then.
All right, we're taking off.
Okay, please be careful.
Jesus. You two are acting like you're married, you know that?
Oh,
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
I'm so done with them. But this is how we circle back to the torture room, I guess.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
And so our path down the horrible, no good, very bad route goes. Sigh. Very interesting that this still shows up as locked. And that's double locked. And still go there though. Fun. Not that I want to do this again by any means. I really don't. But now we know. So we've done everything on that side. We've done everything up here. So the only way we have left to go is right down the middle. And then to this. And I don't know that we found anything that would give us the code to the coffin yet, so I'm assuming this is the best ending still. Which means that we probably have to finish these first. So next time we come back, we'll be going through the door we haven't done yet. So I guess I'll see you then. And until then, I'm sorry about the suffering this episode gave us, because... oh boy was it rough! This might actually be the most unpleasant episode I've ever recorded for this channel, not gonna lie. I did not enjoy bits of this, but we got through it, and next time we'll get through more, so... thanks for watching, and I really hope the worst is over now. Until we find out, goodbye.